Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RSF1's Tier 5 division. We are here at round number 8 of the season. I had to count that up. We are steadily going through this championship. Before long, we'll be at the end of it. But we still have some very interesting races coming up, and this could be another one. For those of you that remember last week, it was a hectic race. We had our very first winner in RSF1 double. Or a first-time winner, I should say. So yeah, he's riding high going into this race, but can he carry on the momentum? Can we have another different winner? That would be 7 in 8 races, which I don't think has ever been done before. Potentially, as I said, potentially could be a very dramatic one as well, because this is a very tricky track. So let's see what happens. I'm RSF1 Michael, also known as Rundle, and I'm joined once again by Magic Mark. He did such a good job last week. I hired him again. So how much am I paying you again?
Oh, it's undisclosed. We can't say that live on stream right now.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It's ongoing, is it?
Yeah,
it's ongoing.
It is, yeah.
The
It's still
debate's ongoing.
negotiating.
I see. I see. So obviously, as I said, biggest talking point from last week, Mark, is first-time winner in double and winning by over a minute. He was an absolute, just mature performance, wasn't it? He was just head down, just pulled away and got the gap. Everyone else behind that, had, pit stops aplenty, and he just was calm, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was dominant last week. He's just shown how much of a good driver he is. And if he wins today, if I were looking at the league standings, he can go into the top 4 if all other people in front of him don't score as many points. He can go into the top 4. So hopefully he can pull another win out. It'd be great. It does show though. He did really well. He saw much mature drive last week at Monaco. It was brilliant.
Yeah, hopefully he can push on. As I mentioned, Mark, we're here at Baku, and this is another car breaker, race destroyer, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's so many. It's similar to Monaco. I always say this is more dangerous because it's faster and there's 90-degree corners and hard braking zones, which could very easily go wrong. What do you think, Monaco or Baku? Which is tougher?
Monaco. I just think because it's a lot tighter. You've more room for error at Baku. But you haven't got much room at all in Monaco. Oh, Andy left. I'll give him an invite, mate.
Cheers. I was just looking at Moses and X-Mando. X-Mando going off into one of the many runoff areas there because he started his lap right behind Moses. It was not Moses' fault because he was just minding his own business. But Mando's back again. X-Mando is now full-time in the Haas seat, I believe, so he can push on through. 17 this time, which is a bit better turnout, which is always good to see. And he can carry on. Invader's already retired, but I believe he has a qualifying ban going into this race.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think he does. Top of my head, I believe he does. Right, just getting the stream up.
Evening Toxic in the chat.
Oh, you've already got it up?
Yeah.
While we've got a bit of time, was Lincoln. Oh, you saw that. Jeez. Lucky boy to keep going after that. That looked like a hefty whack into the wall.
Shadows bumps the first time on 143.
He had damage on his front wing as well, so. Now, obviously, you've had your race earlier, Magic Mark, on last Sunday. This track, what's the kind of, talking points, the corners you really need to look out for? The obvious one is the castle section, left,
definitely,
right, left.
Definitely, yeah. And maybe, I think turn 2s can be dangerous as well to look out for. But you can get that completely wrong, and if you hit that wall, you got it a long way back to the pits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say.
Oh, Lincoln's dropped it. Lincoln's dropped it.
Oh no!
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Port of Orphan, if he can get to... He may have damage on his front wing. I think he may have
Down the straight.
Yeah, on the back straight.
Oh.
I think he's tried to take that corner like relatively flat, but with the damage on the understeer, just not going to do it. Wow, so we've got Lincoln and Invade out, so if everybody sets a lap, everybody goes through.
Yep. That's not good for Lincoln in the table, because he's currently second now, isn't he? 74 points.
He's still the only driver that has scored every point in every round so far.
Wow. Well, it's going to be a challenge for him today.
Oh, yeah. We'll keep it on board with Stars Orphan for a little bit. Kraken has gone top on 40.7 so far.
What time, man?
Shall we read out the standings? Do you want to do drivers?
Yeah, I'll do drivers. So we've got Andy in the Renault with 96 points at the top. Then RSF1 Lincoln in the Racing Point with 74 points. We've got McCracken in the Renault with 73 points. We've got RSF1 Source in the Racing Point with 64 points. Tennis in the Williams with 56 points. Tacticals in the Ferrari with 54 points. RSF1 Radicon in the Ferrari with 44 points. RSF1 Double in the Mercedes with 38 points. We've got Daniel P45 in the Red Bull with 37 points. FRT Invade in the Alpha Tauri 37 points. RSF1 Ippo in the Alfa Romeo in 35 points. Your boy in the Williams with 24 points. Only destroying the Haas with 12 points. Mando in the Haas with 10 points. Immortal in the Red Bull with 9 points. Porsche Menu in the Alpha Tauri with 4 points. Star Orphan in the McLaren with 1 point. And the bottom 3 all on 0 is Don Train, Shadow, Moses and Kabuki. All on 0 points.
Kabuki. Yeah, Kabuki having it is. Cheers. Yeah, obviously looking at that. Kraken retiring, he's safe in the pits. Yeah, obviously looking at that. I was looking at it earlier, and it's obviously Andy's leading the way. He's had 2 wins. He's the only guy that's got 2 wins so far this season. He's just picking up decent results when he can, basically, at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, he got some good points last week at Monaco. Second, Monaco. You need to be very consistent, though, don't you, to win a championship? You need to be scoring points nearly every race. So, yeah, he's on the right track at the moment.
Very good. Dano in the Williams just crossing the line of 40.7. Pretty solid lap time, but bring it back into the pits, my friend, because you should be going through anyway. I believe Dano is racing for your boy Prio. So, yeah, your boy Prio, who got second last week, isn't racing, which is a shame, by the looks of it.
Oh. Wow, I'll see him.
Good to see Raikkonen back on the track, though.
Yeah.
Obviously missed out Monaco. Andy's having really big problems tonight. That's not good for our championship leader. I think it's... If you invited him back once, or was it twice now?
Has he left again?
Yeah, he's left again. So that would be second time, wouldn't it?
Right, I didn't see it. It didn't come up on mine that he'd left. Yes, the second time, yeah.
Right. So he's got one more. Which is a shame, and it doesn't normally lag out. So he must be having some few difficulties. Do you mind me taking a lap on board Raikkonen?
Yeah, crack on, mate.
Alright, straight down into turn 1. 90-degree left hand. I don't want the car too wide on the curve, because otherwise that's going to be track extending. You don't want that at all. Giving the wall a wide berth through turn 2, but gets the car swung through there. And now down the kind of main back straight, I guess, down towards turn 3. Another 90-degree left-hander. Get the braking just right. He's done that absolutely perfectly. Clipping the apex as well. Turn 4, 90-degree right-hander this time. And this time you've got to avoid the curb on the inside because it's a bit high, which there are a few curbs around here. But then 5 and 6, Don't rumble over that curb on turn 6 too much. She will get caught. And then turn 7. This turn is pretty deceiving because if you turn in far too early, then the game's like, nah, corner cut as well. Now here to the castle section. How brave is he going to be? Scrape the wall a little bit on the right side. But perfectly fine. Threads his way through the rest of that section there. Really the castle, it defines of how brave you are threading the car through. But I don't expect really 100% bravery until we get to Q3, really. Yeah. That's where you leave nothing on the table. Downhill left-hander can be very, very tricky because you're turning and braking at the same time. And then the last left-hander before the straight is very, very key because then you've got about a good 10-15 seconds of full throttle, which you don't have much to improve on. You've just got to hope that the time is good enough. Is it going to be good enough for Raikkonen? It looks pretty solid, actually. It's going to be in the 40s. It's a 40.5.
Yeah, great time.
Back on the track and back near the top of the times.
Yeah, it's just like Monaco. It's key to be near the front, isn't it? These kind of tracks. You don't want to be stuck at the back. But it could be an advantage if you get an early safety car. And, say, for instance, you're like out the top 10 and you're on the hards, for instance, and everyone has to pit on the softs. You've got an advantage there, but can't always rely on the safety car, really. But Baku got a good chance of it.
Andy apparently has chosen the McLaren as he's come back in, which is weird. But hey-ho. You're saying about safety cars as well. I remember too many races where I get called out by the safety car. You know, I'm on the wrong strategy or when do you pit. This is one of those tracks where you need to be absolutely on it in terms of where you are in the race. As Tacticals sets the first 39 of the evening, a 39.7. That's a very good lap, I think. I wouldn't be too surprised with a 38, but I think realistically, I think 39's around here, Mark. I think for these guys.
Yeah, 38 should be a cracking time. Like I said, Q1, it's not a bad time that for Q1 at all. 39s.
Yep. Pettis about to cross the line now. I'll just briefly run over the constructors. Renault are currently leading the way on 169 points. Second is Racing Point on 138. Ferrari are in the mix for the title, 129 points. Then a bit of a gap to Williams on 88. And then we have a pretty interesting battle here with Mercedes on 50, just out of Red Bull on 46, Alfa Romeo on 35, then McLaren on 24, then Alfa Tauri, on 18, and Haas on 15. So, yeah, very, very close in the constructors there, Mark. Obviously, you got the big hitters. I mean, you got McCracken and Andy is, you know, they always seem to be scoring strong for Renault. But also the two Ferraris, you've got Raikkonen and Tacticals. They always seem to be quick in qualifying, don't they?
Yeah, it's a good pairing, that, actually. Very good pairing. Two good drivers. A double retired without setting the time.
Oh, he's gone straight on turn 2.
Oh my god.
Straight on. Oh yeah, he's gone right into the wall. Don't know what's happened there. Wow.
Didn't see that. I just see he just retired then. Wow. Looking forward to seeing a lot from him, see what he could do. Oh wow.
I can only imagine there's something gone wrong with his brake pedal or something, because I know he's on a wheel.
Yeah.
That just went straight on at turn 2. I don't think he's got a qualifying ban or anything, because... Wow, that's very peculiar. Well, we're going to be seeing him from the back. So that's two, relatively quick, in terms of pace people, right at the bat, in terms of Lincoln and Double Mark. That'll be interesting to see how they get on.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Vade as well. Vade has won a race, although he won a race as a reserve in Vietnam for Ferrari, interestingly enough, and then he became full-time driver at AlphaTauri, and since that he hasn't really had the luck since he's become AlphaTauri driver. I don't know whether it's to do with that team. No, I don't think it is, but
Tedesco coming
Yeah.
around now into sector 3.
Oh,
Oh, he's done his
controls are
own one.
reset.
Oh, you're joking.
Double said his controls are reset. Wow, that is very unfortunate. I hope he sorts that before the race.
Yeah.
Blimey. Brakes weren't on the correct pedal. Wow. Blimey, blimey, blimey. Well, yeah, hope you saw that out before the race, because it'd be a shame. Right, it's 2.5 minutes. Just need Tedist and Andy really to set a time, pretty much, don't we?
You don't want to be taking any risks either.
No. Expander in the chat, what's going on with Andy? There's nothing, like, superbly wrong. I just think he's, you know, he's accidentally picked the McLaren. It's all his points were going to go to Renault because, you know, the standings will know what's going on. I think he's just, you know, rapidly tried to get back into the session, which makes sense, and he's gone 6th anyway, and he's accidentally chosen the McLaren, so I'm sure there won't be any issues.
Apparently, Lincoln's on the wheel for the first time tonight.
Oh, so yeah, he has been struggling, hasn't he?
Mm.
Paticle's leaving as well. There's a lot of connection issues, which is a bit bothering, but...
Who were it? Who just went then?
Tacticals.
It's not coming up on my screen that they're leaving.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it doesn't. And we've had a patch recently. Stars Orphan's gone into the top 10, a 41-1. Really good there, really good lap there from Orphan. As Tedis, that was close. Rumbling all over the curves on the outside of that corner. But should be safely done now. So now for a Mayo, just going slowly, but Tedis is...
Good time.
4.4, nice.
Very good time.
Right, so as we got a little bit of a lull because everyone is now through, or those that are still, you know, motoring around doing laps. Hippo, I think, is doing another lap at the moment. Let's talk about the rest of the Kabuki as well. What is going on with this?
Kabuki, that come up.
It's far too many. There's far too many people leaving for me to be happy with this. Session's over, so everyone should be able to go for it. Yeah, I was going to mention about the rest of the calendar. Mark, obviously, we got some very notable tracks still left to offer. Is there any that stand out really in terms of, well, racing and watching if you commentate again?
I look forward to Canada, which is the next race.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah,
yep.
It's one of my favourite tracks. But and Britain as well. I do love Britain. Probably they're my 2 favourite tracks. But yeah, I definitely looking forward to next week's race. I'm not going to hype myself up, but because I know I'll just jinx it, so I'm not going to say anything about how I think I'm right. Okay, around there, but yeah, Canada and Britain is all I'm looking forward to right now.
Cool. I'm looking forward to Spa.
Oh.
Yeah, Belgium.
Yeah.
And Italy. Belgium and Italy
Monza's alright. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously I'm saying from a watcher's perspective, you know, watching the races, because that's basically what I'm doing now for the rest of this season.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Perfectly fine.
Stop racing now, haven't you?
Yeah, just need a break from things basically, and you know, from the way it's. Oh, Hippo,
who's that?
Dude.
See, if he crashed, if he crashed there, would he not have retired and would have been in Q2, would
he? Yeah, very true.
Jesus.
Right, you very lucky boy, Hippo. Very lucky boy. Yeah, free. You know, in terms of straight up, pace level that they have. Invade, Lincoln, and double right at the back of the grid. They're going to be ones to watch, I think, for the race.
Yeah.
Speaking of ones to watch, 6/10 gap from tacticals to the rest of the field.
Yeah, it's a big gap.
Unless the others were holding back, but that is very ominous. I know Andy chose the wrong car. Mark, do you know that Andy chose the wrong car?
Oh, he didn't choose McLaren, did he?
Everyone in the chat is like, he chose the wrong car. He chose the wrong car. I know he chose the wrong car. I know he's meant to be in the Renault. Anyway, right, Q2 strategy. This one's a weird one, Mark, isn't it? Because you can go many ways if it's dry, of course.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, it's two-stopper, isn't it?
It's raining.
I prefer a two-stopper. Well, it's like you've got more than guaranteed a safety car as well. I saw. Oh!
What's that Haas doing? That's Destroyer going straight out. Yeah, we're not going to bother about the exit line there. Yeah, just go straight back out. I think that's a meme for anybody who wants to record that. Yeah, what I was saying. Oh, overcast but no rain. That's disappointing. Because rain around here would be... Rain around here is ridiculous.
Yeah, the chaos.
So ridiculous. Yeah, as you were saying, you almost guarantee a Kabuki again.
Yeah, I'll invite him.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I hope that doesn't carry on, to be honest. Again, we've just had a patch. You think stability in multiplayer lobbies would be priority? I mean, apparently they fixed the whole. Remember, the timing pages all over the place. And, it says lap 3 when we're not. Apparently they fixed that, and the blue flag thing they fixed as well. But,
is that where that patch from yesterday?
Yeah, there were other things, but those are the things I picked out the most because those matter to us, of course.
Yeah.
Which, I like that they're fixed because they were annoying, but we kind of worked around it. But there you go. Yeah, you were saying about strategy. So, yeah, you're saying about safety car.
Yeah.
As he's saying, almost guaranteed a safety car. So really, shouldn't people just? Should that then point you towards a one-stop though, like softs to hards or medium to hard?
Well, when I couldn't, my tyres went very quick on the mediums the other day at Baku. And I don't think I could have done a one-stop, me. Softs to mediums, I wouldn't have lasted. I had to do a two-stop, me.
I see.
It's how you look after your tyres as well, isn't it? Your setup. So, yeah, if I was starting outside the top 10, I'd definitely start on the hards. Personally.
Who was it in? It's a Ferrari. I can't remember whether it was F2 or F3 as Moses. Jesus, that's deep in shit. Yeah, one of the Ferraris. I think it was Sink Dan, who is F2.
F2 Dan,
went on hards. Yeah, went on hards. 23 laps because he pitted in a very early safety car. Yeah. Made him work, but obviously he was very slow at the end of it. I think it's the same as most tracks. If you can get through on the mediums, which quite a few are trying to do, if get through to the top 10 on them, then that's always going to be an advantage. Even
definitely.
If a safety car comes out.
Yeah, it's the soft tyre runners what are going to probably struggle. But medium and hard tyre will benefit from the safety car. It's just the soft runners, isn't it?
It's kind of a mixture, really, Mark, isn't it? It's just under half are on the mediums. What's Tactical's doing? You see, Tactical show, his quickest in Q1, and he's on the soft, so he's going ultra aggressive. It's that mindset, isn't it? If you've got an advantage in the first session, you're like, oh, I'll go on the harder compound, but no, he's going straight on the softs.
Destroyer with 141.8. That's not a bad time on that, mediums.
That's not a bad time at all. It's about a second just over on the medium, isn't it?
Close. Oh, that's very close.
Oh, yeah, 2000s. There we go.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's about a second, just over 1.1 might be 2.
Is that what it is?
I think so. Something like that. Apparently Destroy had a bit of a toe as well, which can be... Again, that's another thing I haven't really seen this week so far, Mark.
Teamwork.
A toe between teammates.
Yeah, I haven't either. I don't even think I've seen it on Sunday night. No.
Ooh, Raikkonen, 42.3 on the softs. Don't think he'd be safe with that, but we'll see how things go. Oh. I got kicked. Huh?
Yeah, I'm still here, mate.
Yeah, you're still there? Oh, it's
Yeah.
me. Wonderful. I don't like this connection because there's a lot of people joined or left already, and now me. Should be no problem. Mark, could you give us a bit of radio commentary?
Yeah. So we've got...
In all this.
Yeah, it's all right,
Any
mate.
notable?
So Andy's... Well, yeah, they can't see anything, can they? Andy's just posted the quickest time on the soft tyres. 1 minute 40.5. 700... Yeah, 700 is quicker than Dano on the mediums. Well, that's a very good time, that on the mediums, though. Very
Actually,
good
I'm just gonna reset.
Things happening right now, guys. People going back into their pits. People still in the pits.
Yeah, sorry, Corey in the chat. Just obviously just got kicked from the session, so reset the game and coming back in. So should be no trouble. We're halfway through Q2 at the moment.
Tacticals have just gone quickest on a 148.0. 5/10 quicker than Andy. Both on the
Nice.
softs. Good time that from Tacticals.
Why? No!
Kitty again.
No, it's telling me to choose my avatar. No,
Oh yeah, I can see it on the
damn it.
stream.
Why? What did you... Oh.
Enter name. Oh god.
Yes! Why is it denied? Why did I get... I call him Dan then. God. Dan... I don't know. Dan Tim. Dan Tim. There we go. Oh, fuck. Right. None. Number 2. Don't care. Don't care. Oh my god.
Sorry folks, we'll be back up really soon.
I don't know why it did that. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just like I was like, create the person, and it just kicks me from the game again.
I think a few people are having issues, aren't they?
Bad. Very bad. F1 servers just like that. Now please don't tell me I have to go through all that again. Please don't tell me I have to make a guy again. Or person. There we go. Oh boy.
You haven't missed much, guys, don't worry.
Yeah. As we get back in for Q3, we're good.
Yeah. Still got nearly just less than 6 minutes left for Q2.
Right. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. This is... what did you think of? What did you guys think of Drive to Survive Season 3? I haven't watched any of it.
I binge watched it all in one
Any of
day.
it.
Literally
Good.
watched all of it in one day. I thought it was
Good.
alright.
Yeah.
I thought season 2 were better, to be fair, but apparently rain in 30 minutes.
But a dry race. Oh, they
Oh,
mean
yeah.
that means
Yeah.
qualifying, so it might have Q3.
Ooh, that'll be exactly the same, nearly enough, won't it, as F2s? Or
Yep.
Yep, it was raining in Q2 and 3.
Back.
Oh, Thorolf just clipped the wall there.
Yeah, he's got damage on his right side. He's got 5 minutes though.
He's going to finish this lap
At
off.
the moment as well. What happened to Moses? Because he's already retired.
I didn't see that.
Race director, incidents. You have to go out to look on your incidents because
Yeah, because you
said I've only just joined.
Yeah.
There's 12. Here comes Immortal to the line. Soft tyres for him.
Who was it?
So, Shadow Moses.
Didn't see anything.
I just retired manually.
Yeah.
Immortal heads to a 40.2 on the soft, so that could be safe, I'd imagine.
Oh, Shadow retired at pits.
Yeah. Manual retirement. Bit of a weird one.
We've just got...
Maybe he's satisfied staying outside the top 10 and then just staying out of trouble, possibly.
Yeah. It's a tough
right,
one,
Kabuki's. Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, it's a short run down to turn 1. Could be shenanigans.
Yeah.
Not expecting it to be. I'm kind of hoping there isn't. But Kabuki goes up to 6th, though, in the Alfa Romeo on the softs. Puts himself right in the mix for the top 10, so that could be possible. Right, so Orphan should be heading back at the bits. In fact, he's actually half a second up, so he might continue on this lap.
Everyone's gone to
Susan
softs
D.
now, haven't they? Top 10. Who else? Yep, there's only Hippo. The top 10 on the mediums. I don't think. I think he'll need a quicker time than that. I think that might get beat.
Orphan goes to 13th on a 42.9. It'll be hard push to get back round again, so I think Orphan is done from Q2. Hippo is... What is Hippo doing? Hippo is running on the back straight at the moment. Is he gonna...
Oh! What's he doing?
Is he gonna give his teammate a slipstring? Because his teammate is behind. Or is he just waiting... he's waiting to let him through. Looks of it. There we go. Yeah, he's just letting him through at the moment.
Oh!
Oh! X-Mando and Source. What's happened there?
Oops, what's happened there?
5-place grid penalty for X-Mando.
Dano, 139.8.
What's
happened there then, Mando?
Mando and Source. So is that a good penalty for both? No, only a good penalty for Mando. I'd imagine what's happened there. He was off on the... Must have been a communication between the two of them. I imagine... there's a big brother, little brother discussion at the moment. Going on in the chat between Stygian and Double. Explaining what's going on. Yeah, still a shame though. Yeah, Dano. First, I don't know if it's his first race or not. I know he's a reserve. I'm sure I may have seen him before, but yeah, pretty good. At the moment, Raikkonen's in danger. He's only 9th, and he's just made it back to the pits.
Yeah,
so
he's not going to get back out. So he's he could be out of Q2 here. We've got Source going to start a lap now.
Daniel's out. He's heading into the pits and he's in 12th.
Wow. We've got Sauce, Mando just starting laps.
What's Hippo doing? Is he start? Yeah, he should make it up.
Ooh.
Nearly hit the back of Dano. Aye. Apparently Dano was in Monaco. I don't know whether he scored points or not.
Oh, is that invalid? It is.
Oh,
It pulls
Hippo, no.
Oh, that'll be so frustrating.
That is a frustrating corner as well, because you're not exactly gaining anything.
Nah.
Well, I don't think.
Oh. I'd be so mad at myself if that were me now.
What is it? It's X-Mando and Sauce. That are the two...
Sauce is up
They're the two people.
by 1.1.
They're the two people... They're the two people that are going to determine whether Raikkonen goes through or not. Stroll goes third for 40.1.
It looks like Sauce is on got a great lap here, and Mando's 7/10 up.
Mando needs a little bit more. Sauce is 2 seconds up, so this is easily going. Wait, 2 seconds, that's a 39.
Yep, he's on for
Sauce is
fastest
on
lap
fire.
here.
Easily going through.
3.6 up. Jeez.
Currently at the moment, Tedis is comfortably going through on the medium tyres. He's the only one in the top 10 that doesn't look under pressure on those tyres, so he's looking good.
Wow.
Sauce, 38.9. 38.9? What?
Wow. It's the 38s already. That's a great time.
I thought... my mind was playing tricks with me. I thought that was a 39.8. No, it's a 38.9.
Wow.
And X-Mando knocks... Right, look how close. Mando and Raikkonen are 10th and 11th. 2,000. That was with damage.
Wow.
Mando's got huge damage on his front wing. Oh. Wow.
Maybe Raikkonen would take 11th place right now, though.
Yeah, fresh tyres.
Yep. Definitely. I'd rather start first or 11th if on this track.
Tedist, only one in the top 10 to go through on the medium tyres.
Very nice. Very nice for the Williams driver.
Buy me Sauce, where's that lap come from?
That is a quick lap. And we're only in Q2.
Quick for this level.
Oh, yeah.
X-Mando just makes it into Q2, but not Q2, Q3, but not unscathed. He does have that 5th place grid penalty with Sauce, and still don't know what happened there. Out is Raikkonen, Hippo, Daniel, Starzorfen, and Shadow Moses. Then in the top 10. Well, if Sauce can hit that, surely he's in for pole, I'd imagine. Unless somebody else can
is it not going to be
find
raining?
a bit more. Oh yeah, unless it rains. Of course there is that. I mean, if it rains, it's anybody's. Let's be honest.
God, it's so hard it rain. Oh, looks like it's going to rain. I'll get out very quickly.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, the clouds have gathered. I would say who's your money for pole if it stays dry, but...
Well, from
again,
Q2, I'd said Sauce. 9/10 quicker nearly.
He's still got to do it. He's still, you know...
Oh, you got to
may
put
have
that
done
lap
it in Q2.
together.
He's
Yeah.
still,
You got to put it together.
This is the pressure point now.
Yeah.
But it really has darkened over, hasn't it? Jesus.
Yep.
Right, so Dano is first up. Dano did look very good as well in that Q2. I think special shout out to Kabuki as well. Getting into the top 10. He's yet to score a point so far this season. If he can get a good spot in top 10, be looking pretty good at least for the start of the race.
Yeah. Yes. Get some good points on the leaderboard today. That'll be alright for Kabuki. He is rock bottom right now.
Yeah. This is the pressure point mark, isn't it? This is when your adrenaline's up. You've made it into it into top 10, but this is where it counts, isn't it? Because especially for, I think the biggest pressure is on Tedist. He needs to qualify well in this top 10, because if he like 8th, 9th, or 10th, starting at mediums, that's almost, pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to do. You've got to get a good lap in. Yeah, definitely. Like you say, it'll be for nothing if he's at towards the back of the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this Q3.
Yeah, that's right on board with Dano. The clouds are gathered for Q3, and what I love when the clouds gather, all these
is that
there's the rain. There's the rain. There's
That's
the flash.
why everyone were coming out. I wonder why everyone were out so quickly. Oh, Immortal
what I wish?
The pits. Go on.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Immortal. He's just... Yeah. You know what I wish, right, in the next game? When it starts raining, you get from that, it's dry, now it starts raining.
Yeah.
I wish they get rid of that flash.
Yeah.
That telltale flash has been, what has it been in the last 2-3 games now?
Yeah. Yeah, it does, yeah.
Right, so they got to hit their laps now. Can have 1, maybe 2. 3 if they're lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, down how close to that wall. That was perfect for Castle left. I don't think he left anything on the table through that bit. But the racing point of... There must be Source behind, who seems to be gaining on him actually. So Source, I think, might be on a flyer. I see 3. You can tell a little bit already that they're sliding slightly.
Yeah.
See what Dano does.
It's still in the pit.
140.5, and it's a 39.1
That's
from
going to
Source.
be tough to beat. Yeah, everyone's... Look at that. The 1.5 seconds behind. There's some time. Oh, Tacticals.
Tacticals to second.
That's a...
39.4. Mando 42.0. Andy 40.0.
Welcome to this, do we?
Kabuki 43.4. Then you got McCracken, who's gone 6th in the Renault. Tedis is
you just said 4th, didn't you? You did say 4th, in top 4.
I said 4. I said top 4 at least. Yeah.
Immortal's coming out now. It's very strange that. Why did he decide to come out now?
Something must have happened.
Yeah,
it
must have
been.
Yeah. Toilet break maybe. They didn't realise it was raining.
Or disturbed in some way. I don't know.
Still might get away with it.
It's tough, isn't it? Because even a light sprinkling... Oh, Mando's out. That's Castle section. I don't know if we're going to get to him in time, but Mando's out. We just, it's all straight away. It's done on Charles Leclerc. And Kabuki forgot the one thing that we must mention is that this is one of the tracks where ghosting is on, isn't it? So if we do have a crash like that...
I think it'd be pointless going out again for anybody now.
Kind of feel sorry for Immortal in a way, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing more we can do, you just got to get the lap done. See, this is why I like, full qualifying Q1, 2 and 3. Because you get, situations like this where you just got to get your lap in, or the other way around, Mark, where you've got it's slightly raining but it's dry tyres.
Yeah.
scenario.
And it's one of them, like, someone who's usually not at the front could be at the front. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just one of them things. It can change the grid completely around.
Yeah, Lincoln saying, or double saying, it could be Q3 could be over soon, but Immortal's got to set a lap here. Lincoln saying, "Can I get a point for correctly predicting top 3?" Can make that a thing next season, I guess. We could put that forward.
You could do that. Yeah, but you'd have about 100 people commenting, wouldn't you? And you'll get that one person that 1 point will decide title.
I mean, you could have like a predict league or something like
that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh,
he's struggling now.
Model 10 is slightly early.
Yeah, it's slightly
early.
You always give up on it.
No, don't back out of it. Don't back out of it. You still got time to... I mean, Kabuki's back in the pits. I mean, yeah, Mando's retired. I mean, it's an extra spot on the grid to beat a 42. I reckon you could still beat that.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
backed out of it.
Yeah. Kabuki's going back out.
Kabuki's headed back out, yeah.
Yeah, he did do a slow lap, though. I think he got damaged, didn't he?
Mm.
It's come down a bit higher now, this rain.
Yeah. I remember the best, in my opinion, the best grid that was sorted through mixed conditions. Don't know whether you're an avid follower of F1. What's your knowledge like, Mark, in terms of F1 in real life?
Probably the last 6 years, like decent. I think what you had about wet weather.
Yeah.
I always remember the best when I remember with Jenson Button. In Canada. We're in Canada.
Yes, 2011.
He was at the back of the grid. He was at the back of the grid at some point, and then come to win it. Maybe, or did he come to win it?
Yeah, I think he made like 6 pit stops. Was at the back of the grid 2 or 3 times, and managed to win the race.
Yeah,
because Vettel slid on the last lap.
That one of my best, one of the best drives I've seen.
Got stopped halfway through, and I think it's one of the longest races or something like that because they didn't stop the timer, and it's
What was that? Which one was that?
2011, the one race you mentioned.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because they suspended the race and then they kept it going, didn't they? About an hour or so later,
right?
When the rain had somewhat eased.
I haven't got a memory like that. That's good that you remember stuff like that.
In terms of what are we doing? What?
What's up? What?
Something about rulebook in the chat. There's like what? Oh, okay, never mind. One of the most messed up grids I've seen in terms of conditions, with rain, is that was 2005. Back then, their qualifying system was very different to today. Theirs was 1 car at a time, and you had, because they'd done multiple different situations. It was 1 lap and that's it. There's been aggregate time. They get 2 sessions, 1 lap. If you make a mistake, tough. Deal with it, basically.
All right.
But the very first time they did, and this was aggregate time, I think it was. So they did a session on, I think it was Friday. Session on Friday, a session on Saturday. And again, 1 lap. If you made a mistake, well, if you make a mistake on Friday, you can sort of rectify it on the Saturday.
Right.
But the very first time they did it was at Australia, and it rained. It chucked it down like 20 minutes in. So the first 8 cars always Kabuki's just chucked in the wall turn 2. Yeah, they're not improving. Hence why we're kind of waiting for the race, to be honest. Um, I will say so. The first 8, and they went out in like reverse championship order. So like the first lot were like Minardis, which are in these days the Williams of last season. They're right at the back. So they had like completely dry track, but you can tell it was going to rain because where turn 4 was, there was the really, really black clouds. You can tell there was a thunderstorm coming. Fissy Keller in the Renault got the very last dry lap before it chucked it down.
Where was he?
He got the pole. He got the pole
okay.
because the ones before him were in slow cars, like the Renault 2005. They were arguably one of the fastest cars, if not the fastest.
Yeah.
So like, he got the last dry lap in. Everyone after him, which were in as fast cars, got either a complete downpour or intermediate.
Oh.
Oh, there you go, Kubiki. Yeah, they got intermediate or wet tires, but the because of the situation, you had, as I said, Fisichella did his lap, and literally as soon as he done the lap, the rain came down. It chucked it down.
Yeah. So
the next 2 behind him had to go on full wets on a complete, soaked track, and they couldn't do a thing about it. They just had to go with it.
Is that your greatest fond since then? Remembering?
Yeah, in terms of qualifying, because it mixed up the grid was what it wanted to do, and as I said, if you made a mistake on your lap, tough for the back, and made for a good race. Well, sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't, but hey ho. I need to invite Mr. Sauce, because back to this race tonight, he's got the pole. So let's see if we can have a word with him. And good lap in the end. He was one of the first across the line as well, but
that close. Well, it's dry race, isn't it?
Supposedly dry. Don't know with this game anymore. Right, there is Sauce. There is Sauce. Include your audio, please.
That is should be done anyway. I know last week we had a bit of an issue.
Okay. If you do a 1 2 1 2 for me, so that everyone can hear.
1 2 1 2.
All right. Can we hear Sauce in the chat? Can chat confirm? Chat confirm. Can you hear Sauce?
Yeah.
Because if they, oh, you can. Yay. Right, Mr. Sauce. First of all, where was that lap in Q2?
Honestly,
Honestly,
I don't know. I think I can be like, I can either do that or I'll just do a bad lap. It's never between.
Oh,
So
see, it's
it's
like
always...
that 1 in 20 lap,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, luckily I done like a basically similar lap first in Q3. But...
Oh wow, Hippo's started it.
I'm in a party
Wow.
with him, so it's fine.
Unfortunately, we can hear him. He said, "Wow."
It's a bit salty because he didn't get close to me.
Okay, yeah. Obviously Q3 difficult conditions. Obviously, you had to get the lap in. The rain all of a sudden came down, caught us off guard. Did you knew it was coming down?
I
I
was expecting it. No, I was expecting it because obviously, I didn't hear it from my engineer, but the few of them that I'm in a party with, they said it was. So I knew that it was going to come down in Q3 at some point. But I didn't expect it so early, but I wanted to get out as quick as I could just to set a decent lap. So if it did rain, and people shouldn't be able to beat it, and luckily it couldn't. So.
I'd imagine when you saw the the telltale flash before the rain comes along, and then you saw the rain. I'm guessing it was like, right, head down, need to concentrate.
Yeah. I was because I'm normally just chatting with Lincoln when I'm going rain, so I just shut up and I focus properly.
Obviously, you're going into this race. Decent start to the championship so far. Although you do have on this grid, obviously you got tacticals alongside you. You know is quick.
Yeah.
Obviously, Andy, championship leader so far. They've got the 2 Williams there as well. Tedis on his mediums. I guess tactic for you is basically get the lead, keep the lead, and just try and control the race.
Well, yeah, every time I've had pole this season, or even just close to pole, my main goal is just to try and get as far up the grid as possible, and then just use what I can, and use my sometimes quick pace to just try and gain quite a big gap on people, or as much gap as I can before I have to pit. So it'll be one of those, but it's a bit of a hard track tonight. So
you're going for the 1-stop or 2-stop?
My game's saying the one that is said to me is 2. I haven't. I've chosen, but I will not be saying.
Okay. Well, good luck anyway, mate.
Thank you.
Yes, good luck, Sauce.
Hopefully talk later.
Hopefully, mate.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good one.
Right. Michael, do you mind just doing the formation? Like, I'll just go to the toilet.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. 2 seconds, thank you.
Cool. All right, here we go. Slightly overcast conditions for the Tier 5 race around Azerbaijan, Baku. So let's get through this grid of 18 drivers. So we start off at the back. Hopefully, Double has sorted out his issue that he had in qualifying with the pedals around the wrong way. Obviously not his fault, of course, but he'll be starting from 18th. I'll be keen to see how much progress he can make. Same with Lincoln ahead of him in the racing point in 17th, although he is still getting used to his wheel at the moment. But again, be interested to see how he can do. Invade as well ahead of him. We got 3, as I said, pace-wise drivers right at the back of the grid. 2 of them on hards. You've got Invade and Lincoln on the hards, and Double on the mediums. 15th is Shadow Moses in the second of the Mercedes. So Mercedes not had a good start in qualifying, but of course you got the race ahead. Then you got Stars Orphan in 14th in the McLaren. 13th is X-Mando. Had that 5-place grid penalty, so he drops from 8th to 13th. So it's unfortunate for him. He's got to make progress on those soft tyres. Obviously he starts on nose on, not going to be fresh. Daniel in 12th in the Red Bull, just missed out on the Q3. Same with Hippo ahead of him in 11th. Same with Raikkonen, who missed out by 0.02 of a second in there. But he started on fresh, hard tyres. Could be one to watch if he keeps out of trouble in the first few corners. Then into the top, I was going to say top 10 because, anyway, Immortal 9th in the Red Bull. 8th is Kabuki. Can he score his first points of the season? McCracken in 7th. Missed out on Monaco. Needs to have a good result to keep up with his championship leader, teammate Andy Huskin. 6th is Only Destroyer in the Haas, followed by Dano in the reserving Williams in 5th. He's right behind his teammate Tedis, who qualified very well on the medium tyres. He's got to keep as close as he can to the leaders, though, and the front of the pack starting in 4th place. Then in 3rd is our championship leader, Andy Huskin. He's meant to be in a Renault, but, stuff has happened. He's in the McLaren this time. But his points will be going to Renault. Pretty sure about that. And then the top 2 on the front row. Tacticals in the Ferrari in 2nd, and our pole sitter, RSF1 Source. We had a word with him. He seems relatively confident he can control the race, but as we know, Mark, I believe you're back.
Yes, ma'am.
As we know, Mark, it's all good saying you're going to control the race, but doing it is another matter.
It sure is, mate.
Oh,
looking forward to this start, though.
Yeah, this could be an interesting one. Very, very short run down to turn 1.
Yeah.
And then you got turn 2, which is just as difficult, just as narrow. You got the high curbs as well. You've seen in real life that can cause a bit of carbon fiber as well. So let's hope we have a clean start. Let's hope we have a start as well. Came with no lobby problems, but here we go. Right, are we going to get a start? I hope so. Wait for the lights. Charlie Wyan taking his time. Oh, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And the lights out of the way we go, go, go. And the Ferrari of Tacticals has a very good start ahead of Sauce. He's going to take the lead. Oh, Sauce caught right across his nose. Ran deep into turn 1. The Tacticals has actually take the lead. There's Carnage. There's an Alfa Romeo spinning at the back. That's Kabuki. That's a real shame. from him, and there's a virtual safety car right off the bat. Not a full safety car, virtual, but Kabuki unfortunately got spun in all of that. The time pages have not fixed themselves.
No,
apparently.
they haven't.
No. And we are on lap 2. No, we're not. We're on lap 1. So the patch hasn't fixed anything.
Unless they can see into the future.
No. Right, we'll wait till it's all sorted out, because eventually we'll do so. But what a start by Tacticals, though. Source nearly cut off his nose, but Tacticals was well in his mind, Mark, to go for the undercut on the exit, got a better exit, and taken the lead away.
Yep. I just getting really mixed up here. Who's where?
There we go, it's sorted now.
Oh, right, okay.
Through they go through the castle section for the first time. Mulder's had a solid start up to 6th place.
Oh. I think Lincoln's lost his wing.
He's got damage anyway.
Yeah, yes.
Remember, he's trying to wheel for the first time, so...
Oh, yeah, he is, yeah.
It's really... Of course, it's up to the person, but for me, you know, in terms of changing, like, your style of racing, and even assists, like when you turn off assists, right?
Yeah.
I really think that should be an off-season thing. Oh, there's Kabuki's out.
Nothing to him.
Downhill left-hander, I think. He's just hit the wall there. And what a shame for Kabuki. He's had a really strong qualifying. Still hasn't scored any points. The two Williams going side by side. McCracken's in the pits already. Invade and Hippo as well. They must have got damage from that turn 1 stuff.
Doubles up 5 places already. Should we start from then?
Raikkonen's up 5.
Yep, Raikkonen's up 5.
On the hard tyres.
And
He's
Daniel.
5th.
6, Daniel.
No damage either for Raikkonen, so he's kept out of trouble. And he's on the hard tyres. Could be race could come to him towards the end.
Oh, is it naff up again?
Yeah, it does this when people pit and it's all over the place. Right, back up to leaders. There seems to be Tacticals moving away from a source a little bit, although got a little bit sideways there. Oh, what's going on? Oh, Immortal's off. Falls into the wall.
Oh, in the castle.
Yep. Lucky to keep going, but yeah, he's got damage as well. I think Double's had a great start.
Yep,
Look at Double.
Up to 9th.
Does Double have damage? No, he doesn't. He's come out unscathed as well.
Great start that from Double. He needed this start. And he's gaining on Daniel.
My intervals are all over the place now as well. Mortal's definitely going to be into the pits. He's off, mate. He's off. Slight scrape of the wall, but he should be into the pits and away.
Yeah, Sources caught up to Tacticals now. DRS next lap, wasn't it? You get him in the DRS?
It's DRS now.
Now,
it's
yeah,
definitely
sorry,
lap 3 now.
It's lap 3 now.
Yeah. Yeah, the chat's going all about, yeah, so much for the patch.
Yeah, no. Ridiculous.
There we go. Right, position changes. Yeah, Double up 9 places. Raikkonen up 3. Was in 6th or 5th or 6th briefly. Daniel up a few places as well. Xmando as well. I was saying about Xmando and that formation, that because of that grid penalty, Mark.
Yeah.
The tyres he started on, the softs, they are what he did in Q2. They aren't fresh.
No, exactly, no. Oh, Daniel's gone wide. Yep, and the Double's got him.
Oh, Double snapped him up. Opportunistic.
It's a great start from
And
Double.
again, he went through that castle section, left nothing on the table, as if he was in a qualifying lap. He's absolutely on it.
Ted S is looking good as well. P5. He's keeping up with the soft runners.
Yeah, and he's got Dano ahead of him. He's going to have a run on Andy Huskin, who has dropped off the front two. The front two have just They're
Bolted,
gone.
yep.
They're 4 seconds up the road. And he got damage, or is he just... no,
Yeah, he's going
in the pits. That's why. That's why. Oh, the two leaders. The two leaders. Oh. Oh, I saw in the background. Yeah, Source's really latched onto the back of Tacticals now. Wants the lead back. I was looking at Andy, and I just saw right in the background, right at the edge of turn 1, a racing point right up the inside of the Ferrari. It's like, oh, Source is going for it. Yeah, Barry. Yeah, Barry. Andy, I think he lagged out a couple of times, and I think in his rush to get back in, he's obviously selected the McLaren by mistake. Should be no problem at the end, though. His points should go to Renault if he scores any. I'm always so nervous when I'm on board a car, Mark, when they go through castle.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Think,
Think, oh, do not. Yeah, I know. It's worse when you're driving yourself.
but it's weird though. It's like I come up to it, it's like it doesn't faze me when I'm racing.
No. Yeah, but when you're watching somebody else, it's like being a passenger in a driving car.
You tense up. You think they're gonna hit.
Yeah, nervous passenger.
Yeah. Oh, Source.
Yep, you can get him
got
here.
A huge run. Trying to go to couple of corners. This could be a good run.
TNS has got Dano as well.
Yeah, they're trying to sort themselves out as Source is just going to breeze by. Use a lot of VRS though, and Tacticals. Yeah, look at
54%.
Tacticals got more than double the ERS that Source has.
This is a good one. This could be
another. Tacticals was having a look at turn 3. Sorry, go on.
I was saying this is a good result. This for the Williams team here with Tennis and Dano in 3rd and 4th. I think.
Dano's got damage on his front right. It's a little bit of an end plate missing. Yeah, that's why he couldn't keep up with the top 2.
I think Tennis looking the best here, for strategy wise.
Yeah, it's really depends how if a safety car gets thrown at the wrong time for him.
Then, can't it? Just change just like that.
And the other person I'm really impressed is Stars Orphan. He's moved into the top 10 now. Oh, as I say that, he's just lost it. No.
Oh, you jinxed it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't give up, mate. Don't give up.
Oh, that's front wing as well.
We're going to give up then.
No, he's got to get halfway around the track as well.
Fail for him.
Oh, there's what's going on with the Ferrari? What's going on with the Ferrari? I saw on the other side of the track. Yeah, Tacticals is in the wall. The uniqueness of Baku when you're looking at a car on the other side of the track and Tacticals binned it into the wall on the main straight. Well, that changes things.
Yep, it does. Tenos up to second now. Can he chase down Source? Because Source's tyres will be going off very soon.
I love how that worked as well. I was looking at Orphan. You know when the tracks are like really close. Like you got the bit leading up to Castle, and then you got the main straight. There's like a wall in between them.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at Orphan, and I was saying, "What's a Ferrari? Why is it way off to the right?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Tacticals." Yeah, you're right. Can Tedis start closing Source down in that gap? 5 seconds it is at the moment. So Source is in a good place at the moment. Doesn't need to push too much.
But you got double closing up on Raikkonen as well now.
Yeah, 5th place. All both of them nearly into the wall as well. Tacticals has come out in 8th place in all of that. because everyone else behind him has made an early stop.
Oh. It can happen. Anything can happen. I won't give up. Still a long way to go.
Oh, slight tap of the ball for double. You get any damage from that? No. Tedis is actually catching a bit. He's caught 8 tenths the last time I looked at it.
Yeah. In one lap.
Oh, Source is in.
Wow. What's he going to put on?
Damage late on.
Is he going to put the hard tyres on? Or is he going to go for a two-stopper?
As well.
Oh, mediums. Oh, what's happening?
His teammate was in just now, Lincoln, and that may have halted him a little bit.
Oh, he's not going to be happy.
Mediums it is as well. I don't think you can get mediums to the end.
No, it's going to be a two-stopper. He's going to go.
Interesting.
Double up to third.
Dano and Destroyer onto hard tyres.
I think they will go to the end. Yeah, they will do.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
They can if they look after them.
Yeah, so the Destroyer is looking good here as well. Dano,
No, he's not the highest this stop. He's the highest on hards. He's ahead of Dano.
Well, Raikkonen's highest, isn't he? Or you mean who's pet, you mean?
Yeah, he's pitted and he's on hards, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Bit of a contact between Mando and Invade there. But Invade managed to get by Mando.
Net leader, it would be Source, wouldn't it? Was asked in chat.
Who is net leader? I would say at the moment, Source.
Yeah, or Destroyer, maybe.
Source for the moment, because obviously he's the first that those have stopped.
Yeah.
But
he's going to have to stop again.
We're both agreeing he's got to stop again, as does Andy, as does Tacticals. Person in the best situation if it stays no safety car at the moment is Destroyer, I'd say.
Yeah. And Double's right on the
behind Tacticals, actually. Destroyer's going to be breezing by Tacticals, who's got more damage.
Oh, Lincoln's done it. Oh, control ghosting's on.
Yep. Double's got by Raikkonen and all that. And he's back into the pits. Tacticals is back in the pits. That moves everyone else up.
I think Raikkonen was put off by Lincoln there, to be fair. Oh, and Double's got a 5-second penalty.
Ignoring yellow flags.
I think it was the Lincoln. Because Raikkonen did slow down, and I think Double just carried on going.
Oh. Yeah, Lincoln's having a horrible time. He's spun it again, I think. Oof.
He's going to be really
that has messed up there. Double hugely.
Yeah, big time. Tennis, 11 seconds clear.
Yeah. This race is kind of changing on its head, isn't it?
Yep.
Because now you could say that kind of Tedis is kind of in comfort zone at the moment.
It's changing every other lap.
I don't agree, DPS. It doesn't need a safety car. If a safety car happens, it's like, where are we at now?
How long's pit stop here?
It's quite a long pit stop. Shadow Moses is off in the... Lincoln needs one. Lincoln does need one. He's a minute 17 behind everyone else. He's having a horrible time.
Dennis will be lapping him any time soon.
Yeah, that's massive for Double, because when he pits, that's going to cost him hugely.
Yeah. He's done all the hard work to get up to second place at the back of the grid nearly. And it's frustrating. I wondered why he took over Raikkonen so easily.
Right, so 2 stops for Andy and Tacticals, both for damage. Despite them making 2 stops, Mark, Andy and Tacticals are on the edge of points at the moment. Randy's in 10th, which is a point. Tactical's just out of it.
What? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the guys in front of him have to stop again as well, though.
Mm-hmm. Kind of spread out a little bit at the moment,
Yeah,
although we do have Tacticals behind Andy is actually this closest battle. Sums up everything about F5, doesn't it? How championship leaders down in 10th, having a difficult-ish race at the moment. After 2 unscheduled pit stops, you got
Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln's having a horrible time. In third was who was third?
We were McCracken.
McCracken is 7th, and has to stop again.
Yeah, sitting pretty there.
Ooh. Tactical's very loose on those curbs. All on their back straight in this chase after Andy.
He's going to get him down here, I think, if he gets a good exit here.
Yeah. Oh. Like on the curb, Andy gets a better exit, but it's this long straight. I think even if you get a bad exit at that corner, you're still going to get this guy. Though.
Looks a bit far away here. Oh, I don't know, actually. I think he's going to get him. Here we go.
Might be a bit of a lunge when he gets there.
It's going to be tight. I don't think he's going to get him. He's not.
Nah. Bad exit did cost him. What pen has Double got? Double has a 5-second time penalty. Barry?
Speeding in yellow flag. Yeah, we're yellow, weren't it? Yeah, double yellow flags.
Ignoring yellow flags.
Yeah.
He must have passed, as you say, he must have passed Raikkonen.
That's why
when
I reckon he got
Lincoln
the
was
penalty.
going off.
I think even if Raikkonen weren't there, he wouldn't have got the penalty. It's because they passed him, I think.
Mm-hmm. And he must have. It's one of those. I think he may have thought at the time. Okay, I'll probably clip it and send it to the stewards afterwards, and they'll sort it out.
Yeah.
It's one of those debatable ones though, because in real life, in the yellow flag, you do have to slow down.
Yeah. But I think Raikkonen did get put off by Lincoln because they were literally facing the wrong way.
Mm. Oh, what's happened to... Oh, Raikkonen's off. Oh. Raikkonen's had a huge off in the last couple of corners, and he's got half a front wing.
Straight into the pits he goes. Oh.
A lot of these drivers, Mark, I'm noticing, it's... they have big impacts into the wall, but they're lucky to keep on going.
Yeah. I clip the wall, my wheel's gone.
Oh, what's going on here? This is Andy and Tacticals that have gone by Hippos. Hippo had an off. Yeah, he's got a little bit of damage himself, so they've just gone by him.
Tacticals is going to get Andy here. Breezes past him.
Teammate Raikkonen's come out ahead of them in 8th place. Medium. Can those mediums make it?
It's gonna
that'll be tough.
Yeah, it will be tough. Be very tough. Yeah, as you were saying earlier, I think Destroyer is looking the most comfortable here. Because he won't have to pit again. Yeah, yeah.
I think though, when Tedis pits, it'll be.
Oh well, yeah, it's 43 seconds, 24 seconds in front.
Yeah, even if he comes out right behind Destroyer, he'll be fresher tyres.
Yeah.
Be right with, and that'll be the battle for the lead. Destroyer, Dano, and Tedis when Tedis pits. At the moment, of course. And in fact, there is Tedis. Tedis is now into the pits.
A bit early that for mediums.
Hmm.
Do you reckon? What's he going to put on hards? Because I don't think softs will go that far.
Yeah. Oh, virtual. Oh, that helps him massively
Big
because
time.
he's just pitting. He's going to actually come up way ahead because everyone has to slow down. Oh, that's worked out hugely for Tedis. Look at him. He's way ahead. Oh, it was Invade. Invade's on the back straight. on that really awkward corner where you think sometimes you can take it flat and then the car just doesn't turn.
Yeah.
McCracken's taking the opportunity. He's going on another set of mediums. Wait, that's his... Is that his second stop, is it? Yeah, that's his second... Mark, can you can you check Kraken's strategy here? Because I'm sure... Oh, he's going to come outside with Cyber Tacticals. What tyres did...
Kraken started on...
Oh, Source drive-through penalty!
Oh my god. Oh, I'm missing
Source,
it all.
no!
Where is he, McCracken?
Source drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual.
McCracken.
Oh no, Williams!
Oh,
Tennis in the wall! Oh! What's going on?
I'm missing all
That
this.
advantage! Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Yeah, McCracken started on
Oh.
mediums. So he's pitted again for mediums. He's on a two-stopper.
Okay, so... Yeah, so he's a two-stop. So Tennis' advantage is all gone. That advantage he got from the virtual, he's chucked it into the Walk Castle, and now he's behind Dano and Destroy. Did he get How did he not get damage from all that? So yeah, Destroy is now in the lead, with Dano right behind him. We're not in the lead. He's still got the two ahead of him. Source pits, that's his drive-through. Oh, that's horrible for Source. It's going to put him way out.
Yep, and Dano's going to get Destroyer here. Yep, he's got him. Oh, he goes cut
no,
back.
he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Oh!
He's got him.
That's hurt Source. That really has, because
Yeah.
he's come out right behind these guys, and he's got a pit again.
It's a strange one, that.
What, the,
They've put mediums on, yeah.
Well, so McCracken does have to pit again? Because he hasn't used anything else.
McCracken? Sorry, yeah. McCracken, yeah, he's medium, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so you've gone medium.
Yep, so he's gonna be putting softs on the end, isn't he?
Always right.
Yep.
Right with tacticals, apparently. This is turn 3 and turn 4.
Oh!
So it seems get to halfway in this race and people want to connect tyres with each other. That's another one. Stage 1 gap to leader. There's your gap to leader. I don't know why, because he's seen where double comes out when he stops.
Tennis is going to come down the back straight now. I think he's going to get Destroyer here. Oh, but
This is looking very good for Williams at the moment, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is, yeah. The Destroyer's struggling. It looks like he's struggling.
Oof.
He's going to get DRS as well, though.
Source is right there as well. Source backs out of it. Destroyers was thinking of a move. This is all for the net lead, I think,
Yeah.
because...
Good little battle, this.
Yep. Yeah, this will be for the net lead, because double...
Oh,
Has that
Sauce.
5 seconds. Source is in the wall. You get damage from that. Give me a good camera angle. But Tedis is looking at Destroyer.
Crackers just took tacticals.
Source get damage. No. Tedis is really keen here.
Yeah, he wants to get past him quickly.
Oh. Oh.
Won't force it, though. Don't force it, because force it, you get wind damage, and then it's got to be patient.
He's got the time and the pace here, doesn't he? And he's got his teammate ahead of him. Oh, who's that ahead? Double! Double spun it! No! Oh, double spun it from the lead. Oh, in the back straight, and he's just recovered right in front. He's got huge damage. He's got to be very careful. Oh, good boy. Very good. He's staying out of the way. Didn't have to do that, but he has. That is such a shame.
Yep.
So now he is pitting, and he's going to add that 5-second time penalty.
He's going to be coming out. He's going to be, what, 10th maybe?
Oh, 10th, 11th maybe?
Yeah. Shame.
Here comes Tedist. Tedist surely this time he's loads. Oh, but he...
It's
Come on, there we go.
There you go. Williams 1-2 now.
Yeah, big fair play.
Will there be a team orders here? Because obviously Dano's the, did you say reserve driver?
Yep. Tedist is... Tedist results so far. Yeah, Tedist is...
He's 5th in the championship.
Yep. And a win here would do him massively, considering, you know,
definitely.
Andy's in 8th and McCracken's 6th at the moment.
Well, he can go 2nd here in the championship if he wins. And all other results go well for him.
And he's on the back of a no points in Spain and a no points in Monaco. He needs this win.
Wonder if they're
then again, you got
a party together.
Then again, you got Dano behind, who, well, of course, it'll be his first win. And you got Destroyer behind him, who could get his first win. And we're still only at lap 15.
Eventful race so far.
Feels like we've had a 30 lap race already.
I know.
Madness, right.
Right, so doubles come out in 9th.
That's still not too bad.
It is.
I mean, there's people ahead of him that need to pit.
It is a shame, though. It is a shame.
Sums up his luck. His bad luck that he's had. You know, you've seen he's had the pace. I mean, he completely dominated Monaco.
Definitely. Oh, he was just leading the race a minute ago. I think he's struggling with these mods. He needs to get one. Going to cold tyres here.
He's got Mando, right behind him. Source is in for his scheduled stop. Would that be for
8 laps.
Sauce?
Mediums again. Oh right, sorry, I get mixed up with Sauce and McCracken here.
Moves Raikkonen into a solid 4th place. Double going very defensive. He's not going back in the pits again, is he? No.
Oh, Sauce.
Sauce comes out right behind Andy Huskin. Have a run of him straight of it. If he uses ERS, he might have a lunge. No, I think it's better of it.
Should get Andy quite quickly here. Fresh mediums.
So this is intriguing now, these three, Mark, because Williams are not doing team orders by the looks of it, and this is keeping Destroyer right with them.
Dano and Tedis have got, Tedis has got like nearly 80% ERS. Dave in it.
All pretty good on the ERS.
Yeah. Might have Dano E, you know.
Ooh. Yellow flag, Vanessa Mando.
I think he's going to get...
the sources.
He's got him.
Ooh. And they're going to give him the space. Yeah, he's not putting too much of a fight.
Yeah, he uses ERS.
This takes the lead. Source has managed to get by Andy right on that back straight. I don't know how he's done that. And I think Xmando had a bit of a spin. I think the best thing that Destroyer... Oh, Dano! No!
Oh, Dano!
What's happened there?
Has he took...
Dano hit the back of... Dano hit the back of Tedis, and Tedis just slammed on his brakes. I don't know what... He just went to a complete stop at the corner. Calamity. Calamity for both Williams, and that puts Destroyer right in it.
Has he got wing damage?
Yeah. No, Dano's got huge wing damage. Tedis, I don't know what happened to Tedis. It's like he's... I don't know if he locked up or something, but Dano hit the back of him. At to leader, please. Again. There you go, Stygian. How fast is that? Right, so... I don't know what happened to Tennis there, that corner. Right, so just Destroyer's got to realise that Dano's obviously got huge wing damage. This is his now. No, Tennis could still come back at them. What a shame for Dano. He's had a really good race so far.
Yeah, that's disappointing that for the Williams drivers though. There'll be discussion there. Oh, he is.
Oh, he's staying out. Holding up Destroyer maybe for his teammate potentially. I don't think we can defend that much because look at the understeer.
I think Destroyer's got to be patient here. Bide his time.
Bide his time.
Yep. Lincoln's having a nightmare tonight. Tactical's left the session.
So another lag. Oh. Yes, another lagger. Could you?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, cheers. I'm just. Oh, Source's. Some with Tacticals. Tacticals is off again. Oh no! Oh, he's lagged out. Yeah, he's lost a position to Source. Source is back into 6th. Bro again cannot get by. Oh, Dano! Dano, no! Oh, more damage, surely. Destroyer's got him now. Ghosting right through, yep. Oh, Dano, you feel really sorry for him.
Teles is literally getting nearly 2 seconds on this one lap.
Yeah, so Dano's actually done him a huge favour.
Yep. Not done himself any favours.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see a good battle up here between Destroyer and Teles now. Last 8 laps.
Yeah.
Oh, careful,
Dano, that's a real shame. Teles is there. Oh boy.
Oh.
I think there would be a slight inquest, I reckon.
Yeah.
And that's your team as well. You drive for them, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I'm thinking it was a great result that for Williams.
Look who moves into 3rd. Raikkonen. And he's quietly catching these leaders as they're having all that.
He's on the quicker tyre as well.
Still a question of whether he can make it to the end.
Lincoln again. He's spun it at the castle.
Oh dear.
He's going to get disqualified.
Safety car! Oh boy, oh boy. Safety car.
That helps.
Does that help? Raikkonen, really?
Raikkonen and Dano.
Oh, double. Drive through for double. Speeding under a safety car.
So
now what is...
Dano's on fresh mediums now with a safety car. So he's going to have the freshest tyres out of everybody in front of him.
Race is mad. This race is absolutely mad. So what, we're going to have a safety car and there's going to be like 3-4 laps of racing. Gotta Moses drive through. So what do you do now? Do you pit? I mean, obviously if you pit, you're going to soft tyres.
Yeah.
Or do you take track position?
Yeah, take track position. If I were the leader, if I was Destroyer or Tedes, I'd just stay out. Or Raikkonen, stay out.
I'd say if you're on the meet, I mean, for how is Source still 5th? How is Source 5th? What's Destroyer going to do? Is he trying to bait? Oh, he's trying to bait. Tedes
has gone in.
Destroyer stays out. Tedes goes in. Raikkonen goes in. McCracken, what does McCracken do? I think McCracken should stay out, which he does. Source has to stay out because he's only just pitted. Timing Page is like, nah.
Well, at least we're going to get an exciting 5 laps.
Oh, is Tedes going to get out ahead of McCracken? Yes, just.
Wow, this is good. Tedes, this. So he's going to be right behind Destroyer. The fresh softs.
Dano moves back. Remember Dano?
Yep.
Calamity at Williams. They're still 2nd and 6th.
Both on fresh tyres as well.
Yeah, Tacticals. He's had a Nightmares come out 7th. Still ahead of Andy. It seems like Tacticals and Andy haven't separated from each other all race. But Double has that drive through. Apparently, he didn't get the notification as well that there was a safety car. That says Daniel, so that'll drop him out. Blimey.
So, yeah, it's going to be a good finish, though, at least. Everyone's a lot of people on fresh softs now.
Is this a mistake, do you reckon, from Destroyer's part, not pitting?
Yeah, I do, because he's not going to be able to hold Tennis up for long, unless Tennis makes a mistake. But, yeah, I think he should have pitted.
Right, who do we have in a good position that could potentially win this race? You never know. Destroyer could defend brilliantly. We've seen it before on people with tyres that you think they're going to drop back and they don't. He could hold it off. And if he does win, of course, that'll be another different winner. That'll be his first win.
Yeah. I think...
Pedist.
Yeah, Tennis has got a Raikkonen. I think Raikkonen's got a good shot here.
Tedis has won a race. He won the opening round in Australia, but he needs this because he's had, as I said, 2 no points in the last couple of races. McCracken, championship position. He missed out Monaco, lost a bit on his teammate. His teammate's currently 8th at the moment. So huge opportunity to him to score big. Source as well. Raikkonen hasn't won a race this season and hasn't won a race in more than 2 seasons, I think.
Really?
Yeah. And then you got Dano, who's a reserve, who's driven brilliantly so far, I think. But really unfortunate with that incident with his teammate. You know what I'm amazed about, though? We've only had 2 retirements.
Yeah, I know. I know we've had a lot of penalties, but penalties aren't that bad. There's only 4 people who've got to serve penalties right now. Which is not too bad.
Yeah, considering the amount of people that have hit the wall in a big way.
Yeah.
Only 2 retirements.
It's going to be an interesting start, this. Tedes needs to get past quickly.
Oh, he's got a lapped Lincoln in the way.
He's going to have to move out of the way. Oh, McCracken.
Oh, Kraken.
What's that for?
He's got wing damage as well.
Oh, my God.
5-second penalty for Tedist as well.
Oh, wow.
Tedist as well. What has happened there? I didn't even see. I must have caught the aftermath of it. I looked back and I was like, McCracken's missing the front wing, and then it came up.
And this is why I always pause at me. I got AI me on safety car.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens. Even if it's not your fault, it's the back of you. You're getting the 5-second penalty as well.
Yeah. And another lap under the safety car because we are still waiting for the others to join up.
Oh, that is so frustrating.
That changes things now completely. This nearest rival to McCracken's in. Don't retire, Kraken. Don't retire. They're still. I mean, he's going to drop to the end of the train, but he could still get something. Really frustrating. That was a huge opportunity for McCracken to get good points.
Oh.
It's out of him. So now, nearest rival, I would say, is Raikkonen.
Yep. I said Raikkonen had a good chance.
If Raikkonen, he's got to clear Source first.
Yep.
Source is not easy to pass. Doesn't need to worry about Tedist. I reckon if he can get Source on like the first lap we go racing, then he's got a shot.
Yeah.
Because I reckon Tedist. I mean, Tedist could still win, but he's got to clear. He's got to clear Destroyer and go for it.
Yeah, he's got to bolt.
He's got nothing to lose. He's got to completely bolt. For Destroyer, he's just got to try and hang in there. Oh, Moses is... Ah! Jeez, Source. Jeez. Source nearly went straight into the back of Tedis. They got so close to each other.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate thing with the way the game works and how it coincides with the rules. When you get 5-second penalties and drive-throughs, you can't remove them.
No.
Because, you know, you go into whole time complications and all that. Right, are we...
Must be getting going now.
Back on the race? I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, shall I... Right, it says Destroyers now. Got to allow the safety car to go in, start bunching up the field, and that's when he goes. Still got to keep the space between each other, be careful.
I think Lincoln needs to get out the way.
You can't get out the way until they green flag.
Yeah, that's what I mean, down the straight.
Oh my word, I hate how close they get.
Immortal.
That's why Immortal and Kraken. It's another 5-second penalty for Kraken as well. Oh, they're gone. They're going. They're gone. They're gone. And Raikkonen's got caught out by Dano.
Wow, Source has been caught out.
Oh, look at the Tedis has dropped. Source Raikkonen is going.
Oh, three-way.
What are we doing? Three wide. Squeeze the Williams. Raikkonen on the outside of the pair of them.
Wow.
And Dano is getting past Source. Source is right up on the inside of turn 2.
Kraken's retired.
Kraken's.
Oh.
Right. This is big for Raikkonen. He's into third.
Dano's up to
and he's got
fourth.
Tedis who... Lincoln hasn't got out the way of Tedist. Blue flags are waving. But ghosting is on, so I guess technically. Yeah, but Tedis is still annoying for Tedis. He's got to get through. Yeah, Lincoln's not.
He's not. He's
not
fighting him.
It's not letting everyone. But you're a ghost. You're a ghost man. Out the way.
I think Raikkonen's got a great shot here to win this race.
Oh, he's got Dano literally pushing him from Castle. Source is still there. Tacticals with doubles still left in it. McCracken's left the session. That was a real shame.
Here we go. This is going to be exciting, this. So, Raikkonen right behind Tedis. Tedis right behind Destroyer. This is a three-way battle right now. Even Dano's joined.
It's not working out for Tedis though. He's got to clear Destroyer this lap and then go.
He's going to get him.
That's his only chance of even scoring good points here, but he's going to get a run.
No DRS yet.
Got the flags. Lincoln's out.
He's got him.
Virtual! No! Oh. Virtual! Right as Tedis overtakes. Tedis takes the lead. We all slow down. It's almost like the nursery rhyme. We all slow down. Not good for Tedis though. He can't put his foot down.
Nope. We don't want no one speeding under this. Oh, be careful, Raikkonen. I'll be overtaking.
I just noticed that. Oh, green flag! Green flag! Raikkonen's going for it. This is for the lead. Potential win here, but look who's still there. You got Dano, Source, and Tacticals with that. Raikkonen. Oh, this is bold. He's going for the lunge inside of the chicane. Destroy, giving him room. But here comes Dano right at the inside. Dano opportunistic. They're behind the trees, and Dano takes it. Dano takes it through.
Wow.
Opportunistic from Raikkonen.
Oh!
You don't normally see... Oh, Destroys on the wall. This is mad. This is all helping out Tedist.
We got Williams 1-2 again.
Yeah, Dano's into second. Destroyer.
I think Raikkonen's going to get third here.
Immortal's binned it at Castle.
Oh, the Source is looking at Raikkonen as well.
Absolute
Tacticals.
craziness. Raikkonen, for some reason... Source nearly...
No, I just seen that.
Oh,
Here we
look
go.
at the...
Raikkonen struggling.
Look, Source! No,
Oh,
why?
my God.
Why would you make a move there? Oh, and
Oh
then
my
go for...
God.
I know the whole...
This
Ayrton
is
Senna thing,
helping
go for any...
Tennis
gap.
up front, this.
Yeah, he's got his foot down 3 wide again through turn 1. The 2 Ferraris and the Racing Point. Tactical's got wing damage, yep. Oh, this is hurting Raikkonen. The chance of victory is slipping away. Oh boy, right. Breathe a bit.
No. What's happened
So
to
Tedist.
Double's at the back.
Yeah, he's at the back. Still
Happened
got
to
5
him.
seconds as well. Maybe he had the drive through, so it's just dropped him way off.
So Tedest is, 5 seconds clear as Dano right now. He needs that 5-second gap.
Dano has wing damage as well. I think this is Tedist's. All that kerfuffle has just helped out Tedist hugely.
Yep, big time. Yeah, he's pulling away. Massively.
Podium is still here though. You got Destroyer, who's got big wing damage. You got Source, and you got a fired up Raikkonen.
But has Raikkonen got wing damage?
Somehow no.
Wow.
So yeah, I think Raikkonen is still his, but he's got to keep a level head. I mean, I'd imagine Raikkonen is probably completely fired up in that Ferrari as Tacticals has dropped it into the wall. He's got no front wing at all. Orphan's into night. Orphan's met. Oh, Orphan, don't go side by side through there. There we go.
I think Raikkonen's going to take Source here. Yeah, he's got him.
Inside easy.
6.1.
Dennis is on the last lap. Meantime, after everything that Dennis has gone through, had the lead, dropped back, had the lead, collision with his teammate. They had that big advantage for the virtual safety car, lost it because he lost it at Castle, and he's now in the lead. He has the 5-second penalty, but he's still going to do it.
Raikkonen can still get a podium here.
Yep. He's got to bide his time.
Yeah, he does.
He can get him on the back straight. Not the back straight, the front straight. Don't overtake here. Oh, you can see how much grip he has. Doubles. We're down to 10, by the way.
Oh. You jinxed it. You said we only had 2 retirements. We've had 5 since then.
And then they all just kicked off. Raikkonen, don't.
Oh,
Source.
Source's span.
No time penalty.
Oh my
Get
God!
Source to
What
drop
is
him
going
back.
on here?
Oh, Source has lost it at Castle. Still going to get 10th, but Tedist, as long as he makes it through the last 2 corners, he's going to win this race. Because he's got the gap over Dano, who's got a 3-second time penalty.
He's going to get Destroyer here. Oh, be patient.
Going to be a run to the line.
Oh my God.
Who's going to have it? Is it going to be Destroyer? Is it going to be Raikkonen? I think Raikkonen's going to have it.
Yep, he's going to get it.
Raikkonen's going to have it. Yeah.
Don't you dare get out with
Destroyer
doing
pushing
some
him, but Raikkonen's just going to get it.
Wow, what a finish.
Oh.
Great result there for Raikkonen.
Williams 1-2. Just by 4 tenths. Raikkonen for Destroyer. Andy Huskin will be very happy with that. 5th place.
10 finishes.
Mando 6th. Stars Orphan 7th. His best result of the season. Hippo, Daniel, and then Source.
That was interesting. Few good laps at the end.
I'm worn out. After that.
Driver of the day.
That was madness. Utter madness.
Wow.
I think I think to sum it up, I'm actually surprised we had 10 finishing.
Yeah,
I think we would have had far less.
It just went crazy, that
word.
second half of that race. That's a good result for Williams, 1-2.
Yeah, Tennis, I said he needed that win. This win puts him right back into championship potential here.
Oh, definitely.
Is 2 non-finishes. He's back on his first win since Australia. The streak kind of has gone because he's our second double winner. But Williams won too as well, just by 0.3 for second. Out of Raikkonen to third. I know Raikkonen, and I know he's going to be disappointed that he could have fought for the victory, because if he hadn't had that hit from Source, which I'm amazed he still was able to drive after that. I don't know what Source was thinking, but Destroyer as well. Got a feel for Destroyer. He defended pretty well and nearly got a podium out of all of it. There's the rest of it.
And it's a very good result that for Tennis, because Lincoln and McCracken didn't score any points at all. But now he is 1 point or 2 points behind McCracken.
The point streak of Lincoln. It's gone.
Oh,
it's gone now. He was in the points every race, and now it's gone.
He had a nightmare of a race today.
Oh. That was his first race on the wheel, and he drives Baku.
No, what a choice.
Basically.
One of the hardest choices on the calendar.
End of the day, though, it is your own personal choice.
Yeah, of course.
You do. But
I wouldn't have chose Baku.
But if he said to me, "Oh, how do you reckon I do well at the wheel around here?" It's like, no. It's like me saying to you, your first 24-hour race, you got to do Nordschleife, Nürburgring.
Yeah.
Nah. Why did you go on a wheel, Lincoln? Why? The streak's gone. The streak that I've been... Huh? Yeah. Had you at least... Right, Lincoln, I must ask. Had you at least had practice races before this? If this was your very first race? Oh well. Right.
Do you want to do 1-3 again?
Great chat, Brandon.
Right, sorry, my mind's gone. Sorry, Mark, what were you saying?
Yeah, you can do 3 and 1. I'll do Dana.
Oh, okay. I do third, and the winner, and you do second.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Sweet. What a mad end to that race. And in the middle of it all was these 3. Let's do a quick Mando. Mando's here.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, no worries. Can we do a quick mic check for these 3? So, Raikkonen, can you do 1, 2, 1, 2, whatever you want to say?
Aloha!
Okay. Dano, do you want to first of all tick the box, include your audio, and then...
Yeah, hello.
Okay, and then Tedis, do you want to do hello or whatever?
Buongiorno.
Cool. Chat, do we hear all 3 of them? Hate how we have to do this, considering the issues we have sometimes.
Well, it seems to be going fine, Brandon, so let's crack on, shall we?
Cool. Sweet. Raikkonen, well. What can I say? Obviously, madness at the end of that race, and it seemed you were in the middle of it all.
Yeah, it was,
Especially those last couple of laps. Frantic stuff. But at the end of it all, you got onto the podium. Your 3rd podium of the season. Especially the fact when you were starting, would have been 11th, but 10th because of the grid penalty for Mando. You got to be still happy with that, P3. Although Although I know.
I'm a little bit
I know you
disappointed
know.
because the race was within my grasp, basically. When the safety car came out quite late, I was doing the adverse strategy, so it kind of played into my hands. So I thought a box for the softs and like be lightning quick towards the end. Fortunately, me getting involved in all that action made me drop back because obviously I knew that Ted first had a penalty, and at the time the car in front was on hard, so I knew I'd make mincemeat out of that. But then for some reason I had difficulty lapping the racing point. Don't know why, for whatever reasons. Which, yeah, I know ghosting's on, but you still hesitate around it because you don't know. It's Codemasters, you don't trust it. So yeah, it was just like okay, and then I dropped back a bit, and then I was. Once I got out of the way of Source, because that's who I had a little bit of a ding-dong with between me, him and Tacticals for whatever reasons. Because you probably saw it on stream. I was watching out for the hard one, I can't remember his name, the hard one in front of me round just before the DRS3.
Destroyer.
Destroyer. Watching him out for the before and to just take him on the straight. The easiest place to do it. No point trying to make a stupid move. You know, I've got the faster tyre. Why do I want to jeopardize it? And then I just got tapped in the rear by Source, and and it just all went P-tong.
Tapped in the rear. Obviously, you know, not to speak too much of that incident, but what I would say is I'm amazed you were still able to continue racing after that, because I was certain there was going to be all sorts of carbon fibre and wheels everywhere, but yeah, got through that. And then obviously you tracked down Destroyer again. Gave me a couple of heart attacks. He was like, "Look, you were looking at a move at Castle by the looks of it, or you were trying to put him off or something." I went for like a little look.
I was doing this. I found the dummy, see if I can make him make a mistake, because obviously
give me a heart attack. It was like
because if I could get in front of him, that means I could like close down the gap a bit more. Maybe I could have swiped second. But obviously that little dummy move, he was wise to it and didn't bite to it. So I was like, okay, fair enough. And then just literally on the last straight, boom, thank you. Outgunned, out DRS'd him.
I went rice to it. If you watch the race back, I was like speaking to you like a disobedient child. I was like, Raikkonen, no, don't do that. But yeah, obviously, mad race. Obviously, you missed out Monaco, unfortunately, and that was crazy as well. And I'd imagine if you did race Monaco, would have been up there as well, because you know, hanging in there in all the shenanigan stuff. Because you're a very wise driver, it's kind of your specialty as well. So, yeah, another podium, your third.
Well, if you think about it, it's my third podium in a row for what the races I've attended.
Yeah.
Quick note, I have to be the games driver of the day again.
Yeah. I think it was 11th, 10th or 11th or something.
Yeah, someone on the street got that one.
Yeah, I was going to say about your podiums actually, because you were saying in Zandvoort when you got it, is it your first podium in like a season and a half or something like that? It's kind of like buses, isn't it? You wait for one and then 3 come in a row.
It's like buses, mate. They all come at once.
Yeah. Canada next, another potentially tricky track because obviously the Wall of Champions and that chicane. Can be another hectic race. Can you continue the streak of podiums?
I hope so. I do like Canada. It's one of my favourites. It's nice and fast. The chicane on a wheel is just brilliant. So the World Champions, not normally a problem for me.
Yeah. Well, doing good so far. So congratulations on your P3.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Right, Magic Mark.
Yep.
Take us away with P2.
Yep, Dano, second place for reserve driver as well. How do you think your race went, mate? I thought you were leading at one stage, and you and Tedez had an incident in I think it was turn 3.
3.
Yeah.
3, I think. Yeah.
What happened there?
Well, I already had a bit of wing damage from an earlier incident that I just tried to drive through just to get through the race a bit easier, but I just missed the braking. I just locked up a bit and went into the back of him, which isn't great going into the back of your teammate as a reserve driver.
Yeah. Well, I thought there might have been some team orders at one stage because obviously, I don't know if you two were in a party together or not, because
No.
you were leading. You were a few seconds in front of Tedes, but he did catch you, and then you had that incident in turn 3. But overall, how do you think your race went, though, mate?
Well, quite annoyed that I didn't keep that lead, but overall, I can't deny a second is good as a reserve driver.
Yeah, 1-2 Williams is a great result, to be fair. We were a hectic second part of the race. I think Michael jinxed everybody by saying they were running through retirements, and everyone started retiring, getting penalties left, right, and centre. But yeah, you've done a really good job there, mate, in second place. Or if you're racing next week for Canada, do you like Canada?
It's not a strong track for me, but I reckon I can get some decent points if I can race, yeah.
Well, well done for today, mate. Great second place. And hope to see you again next week, mate.
Yeah, very well done, Dano. As Mark said, definitely done a very good first impression. Didn't do anything wrong, so that's always the very first thing. Don't do anything wrong or anything malicious. And yeah, obviously unfortunate with the the incident with your teammate, but you stuck in there and the reward was second place. Yeah, very, very well done. Hopefully you get a drive soon. Right, but we head to our winner, Tedist. Your first win since the opening round of Australia. That must seem quite a while ago. And what a roller coaster final part of the race that was for you, because obviously you did well in qualifying. Yeah, actually, first of all, qualifying. Obviously, you must be very happy with that qualifying because you got through on the mediums, the only one to do so, and qualified in the top 4 as well. So you've got to be happy with that to begin with.
Yeah, I meant to go out on the softs, but I was sending a text and I missed my window to go out, so I was stuck on the mediums anyway. So I was quite lucky to go through on them. Yeah, I felt quite comfortable in those. I didn't like the softs, to be honest.
Yeah, and obviously you had a good start on the race, kept up with the leading pack as well. Also was battling with your teammate in the first stint, and then found yourself in a pretty good position before your pit stop. Obviously, under the virtual safety car came out at exactly the right time as you pitted, so you came out with a pretty good advantage. But I think was it on the same lap that you then had a off at Castle and then dropped behind Destroyer and your teammate?
I got cold tyres and almost hit the wall. Yeah, and then I tried reversing back and I thought I was going to get disqualified. And then I heard Destroyer and the teammate come up behind me and I thought, oh, there's going to be an accident, but they ghosted through me, so I was quite happy about that.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
And then obviously you gathered yourself and started, still in the race, still challenging the 2 ahead. Managed to get into the lead. Obviously, we talked to Dano about that incident at turn 3. Just looked like a lockup of tyres at the end of turn 3, or just came to a stop.
Was that between me and my teammate?
Yeah, at turn 3.
Oh, I was just about to take the corner, and then those proximity arrows, I just saw them all of a sudden shot up on the screen, and I thought, oh, something's going on. And I saw them two go out the inside, and I just tried avoiding it. I thought I was lost.
Oh, I
to be honest.
See, and then obviously safety car came out. Obviously, the unfortunate connection between you and McCracken with that 5-second time penalty. But you obviously thought at that point, right, I need to get the lead as soon as possible and just bolt it. Did you think you were going to be able to do so? Because obviously you had Destroyer ahead, you need to overtake him.
I've been practicing that castle section all week, so I'm quite comfortable through there. And as the race was going on, I was watching other people's times, and I was either making up quite a bit on someone or getting away from someone through that castle section.
Oh, good.
So I just sort of tried to use that bit to my advantage.
Yeah. and it worked obviously with a bit of action happening behind, but you got the gap over your teammate as well and managed to take the victory. I said about halfway through when you were like in a position to potentially win, I said you needed this win because 2 non-finishes in Monaco and Spain kind of dropped you down. I think it was like 5th or something, 4th or 5th in the championship. This win obviously gained quite a bit on Andy. I mean, Andy had a difficult race but still ended up 5th, which was obviously not potentially good for you, but obviously the win brings you right back into contention, I would imagine.
I haven't seen the table, I don't know.
Well, you're 2 points
behind
third
right.
and 4 points behind second.
Yeah, so the win would have put you right into the top 3, I reckon.
Alright, yeah.
If my maths is good to me.
And the tracks coming up are the ones I like, so hopefully let's get some more points on.
Yeah, I was going to say, Canada next week.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. After that.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I guess the thing is, actually, because obviously looking at your results, 1st and 8th, and no points in Vietnam, and then 4th and 3rd, China and Zandvoort, and then 2 non-finishes. I think, obviously, you're aiming now for these next few races, consistency, getting some good, strong points.
Yeah, I'm going to try and aim to be within the top 4 is my target. Every race from now on.
Cool.
Well, hopefully with some wins.
Yep, all is good. Yeah, well done on your victory.
Thank you.
The second double winner, because obviously Andy has 2 wins as well. But yeah, big win for yourself, puts you right back into championship contention. So well done. Well deserved.
Well done. Yes.
Well, Mark, your second race in the comms box. You had an entertaining race last week.
Yep.
With all the drama. You had another one this week. You have that vibe, I think. You and the comms box brings the drama, doesn't it?
I know, it's been 2 great races. They are very eventful tracks though, aren't they? Is Monaco and Baku the next incidents left, right and centre. But there's been 2 good races, I've enjoyed it. And to top it off, Williams got a 1-2 tonight. So I obviously drive for Williams.
Of course you drive for them.
Yeah, so that's a great result for Williams' team. So well done to both of you boys.
Yeah, very good. Canada next week. Expecting another pretty good race, if you commentate or not, of course.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great track, Canada. It's my favourite track personally. So yeah, I'd like to race it and comment on it. Very good. I look forward to it.
Well, we'll see what happens next week in F5. They head to the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Plenty of opportunity to overtake. Plenty of opportunity, though, to also lose your race. Hopefully not too many do that next week. Got the Wall of Champions awaits at that last corner. So should be a fun one next week. We'll see who's back next week, but obviously me and Mark will be on standby and will be very eager if we have the opportunity to jump in again. So yeah, they'll be preparing for next week. We have, though, 2 more races to go at the Azerbaijan Baku circuit. We've got the F1 boys tomorrow, Blazer Guns and Hippo commentating for you tomorrow, or at least that's the plan anyway. And then Thursday F4 should be the return of Spooky and Mega Centurion. Both of those at 8 o'clock. Make sure you join us for those. I can breathe now. I can relax a little bit. Well done for everyone, and thank you for everyone for watching. Peaked at like, I think it was 40 viewers, which is pretty good. So thank you for everyone for watching, and make sure you catch us for the rest of the races this week. Your top 3 today: Raikkonen in the Ferrari MP3, E2 for Dano in the Williams. The win for Tedest, also in the Williams. It's a 1-2 for the Williams team. Take care, everyone. Keep safe as always, and see you next time.
Wash your hands.